We're all set for action here at the Boston Garden. There's the referee for tonight's game, number 5, Wally Harris. The two linesmen, number 9, John D'Amico, and number 23, Leon Stickle. In goal for the Bruins tonight, on our left, Gilles Gilbert, his 32nd start of the year. 1 win, 29 losses, 2 ties, and 8.27 goals against average. He's been far from spectacular this season. And Tony Esposito in goal for the Chicago Blackhawks. He's been a wall so far this year. Quite the opposite of slumping Gilbert. His 42nd start of the year. 42 wins, no losses, no ties. All set for great action. Blackhawks and the Bruins. Play-by-play, Fred Cusick.
Stan Mikita on the face-off, clears it over the Boston line. Bobby Orr with it. And a quick change by Chicago as Orr rushes. Out by Dale Talon, back in action. Esposito, he's in alone on Brother Tony, and he misses the net. Has it again.
Well, we're going to get a good example of what not to do as a defenseman here. Number 2, Bill White. We pause it right here. You know, I'm not sure what the bench told him. He's got a phone call or whatnot, but you see, you just jump right out of Esposito's way. Just absolutely terrible. We roll it through here. You see Esposito breaks in all alone. And we pause it right here. Little baby brother Tony follows his car, just trying to give Phil an easy goal. He falls right out of the way here. But Phil goes the wrong way, misses the net by about a quarter mile. But I'll tell you, Fred, that's not the first time Tony's tried to do that for his brother, but Phil just simply cannot take advantage of it.
Hodge has it. Back to Sims, moving well in. The shot blocked by Bill White. Trying to move it out. Marks does. Mikita breaks by Vadnais. Over the line. Cuts inside. Is hauled down on the play. And no call. Out comes Cashman as Mikita was really racked up. Cashman trying to move in with Vadnais. The play outside.
Well, Fred, I don't think I've ever heard anything quite like that. It sounded like a large tree branch snapping right off. And to be honest, I'm not sure if that was Smith's knee or Mikita's knee, but maybe it was a combination. But we see Mikita here with a nice inside-out move. And we pause it here. We see a knee-on-knee collision here that's just causing an explosive sound. You know, you actually see a second penalty here, a clear-cut holding, but Wally Harris decides to let them both slide. But I'll tell you, Mikita's in a lot of trouble here.
Vadnais loses to Marks. Marks over the line. Hodge to Busick, looking for Vadnais. Fed in back deep for Hodge. To Dallas Smith, closing the shot. Save! Hodge with it. Wheels. A save. Loose. Busick trying to poke it in. And it is tied up by Talon as the Bruins did everything but score.
Well, we see Esposito in front of the net here. He gets absolutely mauled by number 19, Dale Talon. Elbows him right in the chin, but obviously Talon's got no idea of Phil's long history in psych wards and all the hours he's had to endure, tied down in 4-point restraints. And as you know, Fred, Phil has made all of this very public. He does not like to be touched. But we see Talon's going to pay the ultimate price here. And if we're able to freeze it here, Esposito grabs his neck, pulls his Adam's apple right out of his throat. He throws it right up into the stands. My God, Talon goes right to his knees, and I don't think he's got any idea. He's lost a good portion of his throat here, but I'll tell you, what a hard-fought game, Fred. Absolutely incredible.
So Boston gets the penalty. Phil Esposito for holding, and Shepard, Marcotte, Orr, and Sims.
Well, that was no easy task getting Talon onto the stretcher there. He just kept thrashing around and rolling right off of it, but I'm sure he'll be back tonight, Fred, because they'll just stuff that gap with gauze or maybe put some ice cubes in there, but I'm certainly no doctor. But well, here we see Esposito in the box here, looking tough as usual. He just finished cleaning all that blood off that left hand. I mean, it was drenched in blood, just soaked in it. And he gets a 2-minute minor penalty for holding.
The draw to Chicago. They now have Martin happen. The draw to Redmond again, who's on with Bill White. Now to Darcy Rhoda. Drops it for Redmond. The shot. Save! Score by Kit Martin as it just stayed there as it came on a deflection off the skate of Gilbert. Just laid at the crease, and Martin had an empty net goal.
Well, lucky number 7 is certainly what Martin is here. The Bruins were afraid to come anywhere near him on the fly. But we see the beautiful backhand pass by Rhoda and a hard slap shot by Redmond. But poor Gilbert here, I'll tell you, just trying to look all fancy and cool. He just embarrasses himself here. Just deflects the puck right in front of the net. Martin's there for the easy cleanup. But boy, I'll tell you, Gilles Gilbert, as he has all night, just looking very nonchalant, pretty much uninterested in tonight's game.
Makita breaks up Vadnais as he started to move. The draw to Phil Russell. Quick shot is wide. Long rebound. Cashman on a break to Sanderson with Forbes. Elects to go instead to Cashman. And that did not work, as Forbes was heading looking for the lead pass, and he was outside as Sanderson tried a behind-the-back maneuver.
Well, Derek Sanderson is just trying to do something that literally has both the players and the fans just shaking their heads. The fans are really giving it to Sanderson here, and rightfully so. This has got to be one of the worst passes I think I've ever seen at the NHL level, or any level. I mean, it really looks like he's just trying to trip himself here. He fires the puck nowhere near Cashman. He's got Dave Forbes wide open on the left wing, and he opts to fling it behind his back like a little kid in Pee-wee's here. I mean, I don't know exactly what the hell he's even trying to do here, but it's an absolutely horrific choice. Just horrendous. I'll tell you, Fred, we can keep rolling it through all night here. It's not going to get any better. This is terrible.